For some time now, I've been saying being a pony is a sickness. Some of you guys think it's a joke, but I am fully convinced that if you're a pony, you're mentally unstable. Look at this.
Kai Cenat announced he wanted to give away some PS5s and some gift cards to fans in New York, and it quickly spiraled into a riot. Right? People jumping on cars, banging them, others throwing objects like rocks, fireworks reportedly going off at one point. There's no shortage of photos showing people climbing onto things. Also, Kai was in the crowd at one point, but then had to leave. Local reports saying that he exited in this car as people were literally climbing on top of it as it was moving. At one point, also with all that, the injury that's perhaps getting the most attention is that of a 69-year-old food vendor who had his product stolen amid all this, apparently getting hit in the process.
Where did they hit you, sir?
With people getting outraged at this innocent.
Do you see that, guys? This is why I say
this is a sickness
that these ponies are being allowed to run loose. Today, we are going to talk about how these Sony fans are actually delusional to think that Baldurs Gate is actually a PlayStation 5 exclusive. And the gaming media, the biased gaming media, who fuels this delusion. This is Island Gaming with Jay, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's get it. According to the gaming media, Baldurs Gate 3 is the new hot thing that is in the gaming streets. Yes, Baldurs Gate 3 is a role-playing game, a top-view role-playing game. And you know, it's somewhat a niche audience it caters to. This game reviewed well, getting a 97 on Metacritic and getting a 97 on OpenCritic. Now that is not an easy feat to do. So Baldurs Gate, for all intents and purposes, is a good game according to the critics. In addition to having critical success, Baldurs Gate has also financial success, selling more than 2.5 million copies just in the first week on Steam. Also, there is a high player count. Over 250,000 people are playing this game via Steam. Now, the Baldurs Gate's devs had some interesting things to say about the console version of the game. They said that it would release around September for the PlayStation 5, and it would have a little delay for the Xbox Series consoles. But here's why. According to Michael Dowes, director of publishing, made the problem very plain. We have said many times in the past that the issue is getting split screen working on the Series S, which is taking more time, but is in progress. Dowes said on Twitter, "This is a huge technical hurdle, but we are unable to release the game on the ecosystem within this feature." Michael Dowes went on to say, "We cannot remove the split screen feature because we are obligated to launch this feature parity and so continue to try and make it work. We have quite a few engineers working very hard to do what no other RPG of this scale has achieved. Seamless drop-in, drop-out co-op on Series S. We hope to have an update by the end of the year." So when it comes to Baldurs Gate 3, this game would be released a little later than the PlayStation 5 version, which will be released in September. And because of that, the biased gaming media has saw it fit to not only capitalize on getting clicks for some controversial statements, but they have fueled the Pony Nation, the Sony fans, the fanatics, the cultists, into saying a very delusional statement that Baldurs Gate is now a timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5. Now let me give you some examples of the gaming media, the bigger gaming media like IGN, showing their bias when it comes to the console war. Look at this. On August the 2nd, IGN tweeted, "Microsoft has revealed its Xbox plans for Gamescom 2023, saying Starfield will not be playable for the public." On August the 6th, they tweeted, "Microsoft has confirmed its Xbox plans for Gamescom 2023 and that Starfield will not be playable to the public." And today they tweeted the exact same thing. Look at that. Look at the bias that IGN is showing. So we've seen very clear instances of IGN reminding its audience that Starfield is not playable at Gamescom. I mean, you tell me, what are the benefits of tweeting the same thing over and over and over? Isn't it to stoke the flames of the console war? That's very clear. So another instance was when, if you all remember, these ponies were saying that Ratchet and Clank, it needed the PlayStation 5 SSD in order to be played. In other words, they were saying that this game cannot run nowhere else but the PlayStation 5. But then the game came out on PC, and we saw that what Mark Cerny and the PlayStation fans said was a lie. Did you know that IGN repeated a pony talking point saying that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on the PC is basically unplayable without an SSD? So much so that Twitter had to say that this article is false. To believe Twitter is telling IGN that the information that they are putting out is false, showing that Ratchet and Clank could run on a normal HDD hard drive. Now it's very clear that IGN has long participated in the console war and fueled the console war, and there's nothing wrong with that. They already chose their side. It's the Pony Nation, and again, nothing is wrong with that. Here where the problem arises. You see, when big news gaming media like IGN does something like this, it empowers the Pony Nation to become delusional. Some of these ponies are saying that Baldurs Gate is now a PlayStation exclusive. Look at some of this. MBG tweeted, "Kinda crazy, Baldurs Gate 3 will be a PlayStation console exclusive and Sony has nothing to do with it." Right away, Twitter called them out, saying Baldurs Gate is currently being worked on the Xbox Series X and Series S console as well as the PlayStation 5. So yet again, Twitter is bringing the facts to the delusion that is IGN and these pony fans. Now, just to expose the ponies a bit with their foolish logic, let me expose them. Look at this. In 2007, the Orange Box was first released for the Microsoft Windows and the Xbox 360 in October 2007. And then it was released for the PlayStation 3, I think a couple of months after, maybe in November or so, or December.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Now, when this happened, were there any articles from IGN or any other news media stating that the Orange Box was a timed exclusive for the Xbox? I would tell you, I highly doubt that ever happened. Were there anybody on Twitter tweeting that this is a timed exclusive for the Xbox? No. Simply because it was not true. Simply because we know that Orange Box was multi-plat. But this really underscores the sickness of the Pony Nation, that they are down so bad. They are looking for any kind of win they can get since Starfield is coming out, since the Xbox showcase, that they are claiming games that are not even exclusive. This is the sickness of the Pony Nation. Well, let me hear what you think about it. Do you think that these ponies are sick? Or do you think they have a point? This game is an exclusive. Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Later.